I'm Jamie Stangroom, and I've been tracking down old Star Wars actors because, well, somebody's got to. My quest took me to a Comic-Con in Watford to meet human lady Femi Taylor, who played Jabba the Hutt's Twi'lek dancer Oola. We were treated upstairs to the weirdly deserted Comic-Con gym so I could get a few things off my overexposed chest.
A bit like me, do you like to think that the song by the Kooks, Oola, is about you?
Well, in my head, I'd like it to be about me.
We need a lyric change, don't we?
We need a lyric change, yes, that's what we need.
The Rancor chewed her up and spat her out.
The Rancor chewed her up and spat her out. That would be better.
Is there any other monster in cinema history that you'd rather have been eaten by? T-Rex? Godzilla?
I just rather would not have been eaten.
E.T.?
No.
Snakes on a plane?
Snakes on a... Oh, that's
that would be nice. That's a good way to go out.
That would have been great to go out.
Do you feel it's about time that popular potato snacks hula hoops were renamed Oola hoops?
The campaign starts here.
To business, right.
Yes.
Oola is Jabba the Hutt's slave dancer. How did you get that gig?
At the time, I was doing Cats. I was in the original cast of Cats. And my agent called me up and said, listen, there's a film that they're casting and they haven't said what it is, but they need a black female dancer. The catch was I had to get my bikini. I went, oh no, I'm a trained dancer. But I went along, something said, my inner voice said, just go along. So I went along. And we didn't know anything about the Star Wars movie until we finished the audition. And someone said, one of the girls said, what is this for? And I was getting changed and I heard this absolute silent hush. And they said, oh, it's the next Star Wars movie. So we just thought, oh my gosh, it'd be so good if we could do it.
However,
yes.
Rumour has it, Femi, that you are not a Star Wars fan. Is this true?
Well, you know what?
Come on.
Yeah, it is true, because for me, it was part of my career, part of my job, and you step in, you do your job, and you step aside, and you move on. I love the films, but I'm not sort of passionate about it, but I love them. But getting the part of Oola, it was wonderful.
You had some serious makeup and growths, if you don't mind me saying. How long did it take you to become Oola?
I had to be in the studio at 4 o'clock in the morning, stand there semi-nude. It took about 4 layers of paint, because I'm so dark. So it was about 4 hours every morning.
Was it a friendly place to be?
It was a really lovely environment. Mark Hamill used to just come over and have a little chat, or Billy D. Williams came over and said, hey girl, you're getting cold there, you know, and then and Carrie she was saying, come on, I want to do my lines. But it was just really nice. There was no egos on set, no egos. It was just, everyone was there to do the job.
Forgive me, Femi, because dancing's not a way I like to travel, but what type of style of dance was Oola performing in Return of the Jedi?
They wanted sort of alien Twi'lek contemporary kind of style. I had to rehearse for a week, and it was all choreographed.
Did you have a say in that? Because obviously you're a professional dancer.
No, not at all. You have to do all these shots, master close-up, da-da-da. So the continuity, you had to have it.
You hold the niche accolade of being quite possibly the only person ever to have played a character in a movie and reprised that role 15 years later in the exact same movie, and you look exactly the same. How did you pull this off?
I don't know how I pulled it off. I was very fortunate. I was in New York, and I got a phone call from a friend of mine who I was staying with, and she said, look, I was out shopping because I'm a girl and I like to shop. And when I got back, and she said, the casting agent has phoned up and said, we are looking for you because we want to redo your scene. So they said, we need to have some photos taken of you, and quickly did that and sent them off FedEx. And they said, oh no, you haven't changed. And I was about 35, 36 then. So the reason why you can do it is because you have to fit in the original costume. And, oh my goodness, oh no. But I managed to. I know, 15 years later, and because they had to merge the two scenes together.
This was for the special editions.
This was for special
edition. So what did you actually reshoot? What's new?
When you see me coming down into my pit, you saw me getting up and looking really upset and turning around. That was a new bit. But even I had trouble trying to work out, to be honest.
But they changed the song, didn't they, that you're dancing to? It's a different song.
It is a different song.
I love that original song.
Oh, listen, yes, I love the original song too. And I think the original one resonates more to the whole scene, what's going on with Oola, the background, Whereas, yeah.
We talked about the Rancor, and you reshot the moments of terror again for the special editions, but we don't actually see you get eaten
No, I know.
by the Rancor.
I know.
Could Oola return?
Oola could return. Yeah. I was waiting for a phone call. Never know.
And on that note, it was time to see if Femi still had what it takes to bring Oola back and release her from the clutches of this vile interviewer at the same time.
Oola, she was such a good Twi'lek to me. And Oola, the Rancor chewed her up and spat her out. Oola!
Guys, Jamie! Hello?
And Oola, the Rancor chewed her up and spat her out.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Jamie Stangroom told me to do this because he's a ridiculous human being, which I've discovered in a matter of a few minutes.